You're older, wiser, and have everything going for you. But why do younger women keep pulling away? It's not your looks or your age, it's your habits. And trust me, you're making one of these 7 mistakes that are guaranteed to turn them off. Let me break it down for you right now. All right, let's get real here for a second. You've probably seen it before. The older guy at the bar who somehow effortlessly draws the attention of younger women. Then there's the other guy, the one trying too hard, the one you can practically see sweating while desperately trying to seem young. You may think it's about the way you look, but that's not it. It's all about presence, energy, and self-awareness. And when you try too hard to act like a guy half your age, you're just creating distance where you should be building connection. Now imagine this. You're in your 40s, but you're wearing sneakers that belong to a teenager, spitting out outdated slang and trying to relate to Gen Z through TikTok trends. You know what happens? You lose everything that makes you attractive in the first place. Instead of being a man who commands respect, you become the man who looks desperate. Younger women aren't interested in someone who's trying to copy their age group. They're looking for someone who embraces his age and lives it confidently. But here's where the real mistake comes in: flexing your money. It's true that money signals success and stability, but flaunting it like it's your only asset, that's a red flag. Women can tell the difference between a man who's comfortable in his success and a man who's using wealth to mask his insecurities. And let's not even get started on the guy who spends every minute complaining about modern women. Nothing kills attraction faster than bitterness and resentment. The world has changed, sure, but the man who adapts, instead of blaming everything around him, is the one who stands out. This is why controlling behavior is a huge turnoff. Many older men, after being hurt in past relationships, begin to think they need to monitor their partner's every move. And that possessiveness, it suffocates the attraction. Trust me, no one, especially younger women, wants to feel like they're in a cage. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of some habits that might be killing your game before it even starts. Let's break down what makes these mistakes so damaging. First up, dressing like you've given up. I get it, you're comfortable in your own skin, but that's the problem. When a woman sees that you've stopped trying, she starts wondering what other areas of your life you've neglected. If you look like you don't care, she'll wonder, if he doesn't put effort into his appearance, what's going to happen when we're in a relationship? Will he stop trying then too? It's subtle, but it's enough to make her lose interest. Look at men like George Clooney or Idris Elba. They know how to dress their age, and they do it effortlessly. That's the key to maintaining attraction. It's all about respecting yourself. But that's not the only thing that will push her away. Talk down to a younger woman, treat her like a kid, and it's game over. Older men sometimes forget that they don't have to play the wise teacher card all the time. Instead of treating her as your pupil, engage with her as your equal. Listen to her passions, encourage her ideas, and show genuine interest in what she's saying. If you don't, you'll quickly become the condescending guy who thinks he knows it all. No one wants to feel belittled, especially not by someone who should be a partner, not a parent. Now, the big one, the controlling behavior. This is often the most subtle, but it's also the most toxic. You might think you're being protective when you text her every hour or tell her what to wear, but what you're really doing is building walls between you and her. Women want space to breathe, not to feel like they're being trapped. And here's the kicker. You might not even realize you're doing it, but a woman can smell insecurity from a mile away. If you're controlling her out of fear that she'll leave, all you're doing is driving her further away. It's a major turnoff. If you're an older man and want to attract younger women, you have to own your age, your experience, and your self-respect. Stop chasing trends, stop trying to act younger than you are, and start being the man you've earned the right to be. When you do that, you won't need to flaunt your wealth, control her every move, or lecture her on life. Your presence will do the talking. So stop acting like you're competing with younger guys. Focus on being better, sharper, and more confident than ever before. Women, especially younger ones, will flock to you, not because you're pretending to be something you're not, but because you're comfortable with exactly who you are.